So, you want to see something? You see this levitating ball which is not in my hand yet? Okay, let me show you actually. Now do you see it? So, in this tutorial I'll teach you how to actually create this levitating ball. So, let's jump right in, and before that let's throw this ball and let's jump right in. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, I have this pretty cool screencast key set, so you can just see what I'm pressing. Yeah, this thing is Blur 2.8. It'll be on by default. Blur 2.79. I explained it in an old tutorial, but if I press Ctrl Alt U, add-ons, high, then click on that. Okay, drop down, uncheck Ctrl S and A. And if you don't like this tab one which leads to edit mode, also uncheck that. Okay, then press shift. No, sorry. I go to video editing. Okay, now if you are in Blender 2.8 or above, so I have Blender 2.8 installed, but it's not, it just won't run properly. So Blender 2.8 or above. Okay, you have to just press Control N, video editing, and click on this plus button, general layout. Okay, so when I say right here, go to the default view, you'll go to the layout view, and when I say video editing, go to video editing. Okay, so you can rename this as layout, default, so you don't get confused. Okay, so yeah, now we'll switch to video editing. Go to add. If you're Blender 2.8, it'll be up here. So add movie, and wherever your movie is located, here's mine. Okay, on add movie script, same for Blender 2.8. I'm just giving you an example, but later on it won't work for me. So add, like later on, when I go to further steps, Blender 2.8 will just crash for my computer. Add movie script, and here you go. So now, let me make this bigger. You can also make this a bit bigger. Okay, so now I turn this graph editor bottom, if you're in Blender 2.7, to a, I believe, file manager. File browser. Okay, and click on that. So it looks kind of same and good. I can press T to close that. So now all I have to do is, as you can see, if I play this script, you want to see something? As you can see, this FPS is pretty low and the sound is not following. So if I go to playback, AV sync, and playback, okay, that fixed it. So you want to see something? See, it's just following. Now one more thing, if this is not a compulsory one, but you might like it. So right now, if I scrub through the timeline, it's just not doing anything. But if I go to playback audio scrubbing, it's happening. It's scrubbing. Same for Blender 2.8. So I can simply drag that up if you can't see it. Okay. Go to playback. Here it should be by default. If it's no sync, change it to AV sync, and this audio scrubbing. So the same thing. It's scrubbing, but it's just not coming clearly because my computer is not good. So we've got this thing. Now let's go to the default view. As you know, here is it is in Blender 2.8. So press 0. Okay, on my numpad, or if you don't have a numpad. Okay, so go to input, emulate numpad, same with your settings, just like I don't have one. Or in Blender 2.8, edit, preferences. Oh yeah, in Blender 2.79, Control Alt U will work. Okay, input and emulate numpad. Okay, so now I can't see anything. So if you press N, background images, add image, and set this to movie clip. Okay, and uncheck camera clip. Click on this. Okay, let's open it. There it is. There it is. Okay, open clip. Yeah, there you go. Now I set the opacity to 100, and if I go to render image, as you can see, just renders that. Now the quality is not as good as the original one, like won't be as good. This will probably be 50%, and if I go to render image, it's not as good. So I need to change this to 100, render image. Now it's 10 times better. Or if I want double quality, I can change it to 200, which will lag up a little bit. It will not really improve the quality a lot. It'll just make the image a bit bigger, which is kind of nice. But I'll leave it to 100% as it's enough. Okay. So now I go press escape to exit that. If it's not working, click on this image thing, Blender 2.8. It'll be up here. Okay. Blender 2.8. It'll be right there. So let's go here. 3D view. Okay. Now let me cursor to center. Tennis ball. Tennis ball, yes. Here it is. I go to file, append. I have a tutorial on this tennis ball. Okay. So then I append my tennis ball rig. Download link is in the description, or you can just watch my tutorial. So, wait a minute. File, append. Sorry, you need to drag and drop this. Double click on it. Then go to object. Select ball rig and sphere. Append from library. That's all it's appended. Okay, pretty cool looking. Now I can start animating this. So if I click on the camera, Alt G, Alt R, then RY 90, RX 90, press 0 on the number pad. Just Shift F and S. Now let's start animating this. So this is pretty simple to animate. Okay, so you need to know animation for this. It's you want to see something? Okay, it's kind of hard to do. Oh, one more thing. Go to video editing. Okay, and see where your thing ends. So mine ends around (26 plus 13). What frame is that? Okay, 26 plus 13 maybe. Oh my god. There you go. 529. No, 530 is when my animation is ending. Okay, so 530. I mean, when my video is ending, it's not ending animation. Now, go back to your default view. Start animating. Now I know in my video, nothing's right here. So, so you start animating. Okay, go one more frame ahead, move that, scale it down, move that there. I to insert. Actually, let's click on this thing, lock rot and scale. Rock rot scale. Blender 2.8 is kind of hard. Not hard really, it's kind of different. Go to keying, click on this and lock rot scale, and that's it. Now you can click on this red button. Same over here, red button. This is not red, but it's a dot. So yeah. Now, oh my god, should have done that. So I'm animating this really. I to insert a keyframe. Right here, it comes like so. I can animate this frame by frame or normally really on whatever your aim is, I guess. So, I'm just trying to keep it away from the fingers. It does sound kind of weird with audio scrubbing, but it's helpful. Okay, I'm animating this frame by frame because I find it easier. Insert shift. Yes, you can spend more time on this. I'm just roughly doing it. So let me see how it looks like. Oh, one more thing. I will actually go to this tennis ball thing, modifiers, and close this, not show the subsurf modifier so that it runs a bit smoother. And background images, let's switch that off.
Now do you see it?
Okay, so it looks pretty cool. Okay, so let me actually play this animation. Let me just get this ball back right here. Kind of laggy. Oh, I go down a little. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. How much time has it been? But anyways, So I'll be back when I finish animating. Okay, so I'm back. I've done the animation. Did take a while to do it. So I've done it. Okay, so let me. Here's the final result. Now, do you see it? So, in this tutorial, I'll teach you how to actually create this levitating ball. So, let's jump right in. And before that, let's throw this ball. So, the final result does not look so good because I did not put a whole lot of effort there, but it's okay. So, let's move on to the next method. This is the easy method. So I'll just go to animation mode. If you're in Blender 2.8, click on that plus, default, general, and animation. Okay, over here, I don't know where that plus is, but then I can press shift and the left arrow. Okay, you can see down here, X, delete keyframes, or just delete keyframes. Then I go back to my default view. No. N. Okay. Start one. Okay. Now, let's look at the easy way. So here, I'm going to go to, I think, no. I'll just get this to the movie clip editor. Okay, that's it. Then I will click on this and go to the video thing. Now I will go to marker, add, then I will okay, so I want this to be in my fingertip, on the middle fingertip. Okay, so let me go here and left click. As you can see, marker. Now click on the plus button, tracking. Okay, it's tracking the marker. Okay, that's all it could track. So you need to find a better spot. It's usually better to, have something on your finger, and later you can remove that by video editing, but I don't have it. So yeah, I'll simply add another marker. This time I will add it in the middle, so it just okay, there you go. So press G, click on this plus thing. Yeah, this is not the okay, so yeah. Let me just quickly record another clip with something on my finger. So I'll be back when I record a clip with something on my finger. So yeah. So I have marked my fingers. As you can see, they have these black markers. I know they look kind of weird. Don't worry, in your video editing software you can do this, like fix it. But right now I will just leave it like that. So as you can see, now I will act out this and I will see you in the screen recording. Okay, so I've recorded everything and everything's set. So let me open the clip. So I think it's video 3. Yes, it's video 3. Now I'll go back to video editing, remove these clips, and go to add movie video 3. There you go. Then I simply go wherever I want it to end. I think 200 is enough. Okay. So let me go back to default. That's how it looks like. Let me save this. It's kind of flaggy. Now let me get the start to 0 as usual. Save this. Sorry. Now if I click on add, now I want the the ball to fall over here. So I'll simply add the marker over here. Right there. Okay. Now I click on this space thing. Okay. That's the only problem. You might need to just scale this up a little. That happens. Might take a while longer to track. Like slightly longer. But it should track. One more thing. I'll keep it pretty small. Okay, this clip is kind of blurry. I know it's blurry. It should do it, probably. Okay. So let me click on this. Let me get slow. Click on that spacebar. And that's still a good track. Oh no. Okay, it's tracking. It's tracking. That's all it could track. And right here again, I make it go there and start tracking. Oh my god, I just detracked it. That should be in the middle. You can see right here, should be here. You have to do this manually. Now let me track it from here. Okay, as you can see, it again went, so it's kind of hard to do it, but don't worry, it will eventually happen. Just the motion blur is kind of annoying, so we have to do this manually. And now let's track it again. Okay, that's all I could track. Let's go and put that in the middle. Let's put that in the middle again. Middle. And start tracking again. Okay. This is going to take a while to do. Let's start tracking. So Blender is not the best for tracking. I recommend you use After Effects if you're a bit experienced in After Effects, or if you have it and you're experienced. But this is a Blender tutorial, so yeah. Okay, let's start tracking it again. Oh my god. Wait, no. Why? Wait, no. Undo that. Undo that track, man. No, no. Oh my god. No. Ugh. God knows what happened right there. Yes, every frame we have to do this. It's kind of annoying. Here, motion blur. I hate motion blur, to be honest. I mean, it makes it look real, but in the movie clips, you know, it's kind of hard to have it with motion blur, because it just won't do the best out of it. So, wait a minute. There it is. Wow, I'm moving my finger fast in this. that. Here's that. You can see it's a little black. So you can skip forward the tutorial a little if you like, because this is just tracking. Manually, it's still easier than animating it, you know, just movie clips, you know. Okay. Oh my god, I hate motion blur. It's just not letting me track anymore. Okay, I'll just track it. Okay, there we go. Okay. No. Get there. Probably there. There. So I know this is not easy. Yes, I don't know why I call this easy, because it's easier than the other technique I taught you. Yeah. It's even gonna look a bit better. So a whole lot of guessing and you're good to go. I don't think I like this clip. It's just making me do so much of work. Let's try tracking this. Okay. Can't believe I moved my fingers so many times. This is just gonna, you know, make it look very good. It's also a bit easier. Let's try track. No, it's motion blur right here. Fast VFX shots suck. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Okay. I think I'll end it at 160, and as you can see, it started as 1. See? So it's satisfying results. Now I think set as background track. Track, and I will export this as geometry link empty to track. Okay, press. Now I click on this, go to 3D view. Oh, there it is. And as you can see, there's a new object called an empty right here. Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong one. The wrong video clip. There you go. You can see it's perfect. So I click on this ball, shift click on this, Control P, object. Now press there you go. G to move it wherever I want it to be, and there you have it. Now I will export this. Now I will just not render it because my PC is crap and it won't render properly. So I go to Material Viewport. Okay, right click on the ball, maybe left click, Blender 2.8, you know. View to 3, actually 4. Then, of course, display, only render. Then shading, ambient occlusion. Okay, strength. You can get the strength up. I don't wanna. And I click on this button right here. If you're in Blender 2.8, oh sorry, wait, not another Blender 2.7. Blender 2.8. Blender 2.8. Wait, where is it? Ah, there it is. And don't click on Blender. Oh my god, Blender. Okay, there we go. Blender 2.8 is opening almost. There you go. Okay, so yeah, there you go. View and viewport render animation is what this will do. Viewport render image will do the same as this does. Okay, so let's render that. Okay, now this will look extremely good, mostly. So here's the final result. So okay, so now I'm editing the video and hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope it helped you. So we'll meet again in the next video.